But it wasn't your baby, Cruz. It wasn't Adriana. Why would anybody hurt a baby?
I don't know. I don't know. If it wasn't Adriana, are you saying that my baby is still alive?
It could be.
And we have a reason to go on. Are you willing?
I hate this place, Cruz. It's just too intense here. The feelings are just too overwhelming. I just...
Sandra? Sandra?
Go ahead. Say I do.
I will.
Not you.
I was just telling him the proper response.
He knows it. He does. All of the above. Go ahead.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Get out of the way.
Is he breathing?
Somebody call an ambulance.
Come over here. Don't make a move, I'll plug you. Maron. Uncle Franco.
Hello, Bernardo.
Uncle Mario hired you. I thought you were dead.
Watch your mouth. Piccolo Ragazzo. You know what they call me?
Of course. El Primo. The deadliest hitman ever, but you're not what you used to be. Hey, don't make a move, Mr. DeFranco.
Hold this against the wound. I'm going to get a blanket. We have to keep him from going into shock.
Okay. It's all right, Mason. I'm here. You stay away from him. You have no right to touch him.
Don't give any orders around here.
Let me go. My mom needs me.
Your mom's gonna be all right, honey. No one's gonna hurt her. There's too many people around Mason now.
Who shot him?
Honey, we don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's go outside and wait for the ambulance.
How dare you treat me this way, Cece? I'm his wife. She's nothing to him. Will somebody shut her up?
Mason, don't leave me now.
Hey, take it easy. Hey, take it easy. Sandra?
Puts on some show, doesn't she?
What the hell are you talking about? If there's a chance in a billion my baby is alive, I'm going to turn this planet upside down. You don't like the way I'm going about it? Get the hell out of my face.
I'm sorry.
I mean it. I don't want to hear any more out of you. Sandra?
What happened?
You passed out. You want to lie down for a second?
No.
You don't have to stand up.
I'm all right.
You want to see a doctor?
No. We have to finish what we came here for.
Get her some water, will you?
Look, I'm sorry if I scared you. I just couldn't help it. It's just very powerful.
Now, are you sure that the baby wasn't Adriana?
Yeah. I wish I could just lose the image of the baby I did. Oh, sometimes this gift is a curse. Do you have any idea what it's like seeing terrible things that you can't change? My head is filled with horrible, haunting memories. I can't forget them. They're not my memories. I can't stop it from happening.
Look, we don't have to continue right now. We're pushing this too hard. We could back off a little.
No. Cruz, I have to get through this just as much as you do. I want you to take me to the house in the desert. I need to be where Adriana was. I think that's the only way I'm going to find her.
All right. Let's go.
shoot me with a candlestick banana?
Look, it was un errore. Capisci? I didn't order this hit. I didn't want it.
Un errore, eh? Your Uncle Mario will be surprised about this. Now, look, you stay out of this. You've already caused la famille enough trouble.
Trouble? You just shot a man out there. He could be dying.
Well shot. Punto centrale. Your prima still has a lot in him, doesn't he?
I can't let you go anywhere.
Get out of my way. Mia!
Whoa! What happened? He got me too.
Are you all right? The sniper did?
Yeah, it's just a grace.
You just went out here?
Yeah. No, don't you go too.
We can't just let him get away.
Don't you? Don't worry about it. I saw him. I can identify him.
Where's the ambulance?
Only been a couple of minutes.
Oh, it seems like a lifetime.
Right, the ambulance is on its way down. The police.
All right.
Bunny just saw the sniper run out the back.
You know who it was?
No, I never saw this guy in my life.
All right, just hold on, okay? I'm getting somebody here to help you. Just hang in there for me, all right?
Will you stay away from him? He's mine. You stop treating him like he's your husband because he's my husband. I want you all out of here. I want you all out of this church right now. You stop the ceremony. I'm his wife. I'm the only one he needs here.
You preacher, most of you would be shot in this place. You're destroying everything you touch. You're not going to harm him anymore. You stay away from him.
Get me. Sonny, it's Gina. It's Gina, sweetheart, your wife. Everything's gonna be all right. I won't leave you no matter what. No matter how much they abuse me, I promise I'll be here by your side. And before you know it, we're gonna be dancing and singing at Gina's Western Bar. Sweetie, everything's gonna be okay. I promise. Just say something. Say something. No. It's Gina, your wife. Sonny, please tell them.
All right, I'm right here. You don't have to say anything.
Don't listen to her. Sonny, remember what you want. Remember what's important.
I love you too, Lisa.
Sonny, please don't go.
This is it.
Yes. This is the house.
So, what happens now?
Not sure. Nothing.
It's okay. You can afford to take some time with this.
You don't believe in anything I'm doing, do you?
I believe in what I can see and touch.
Of course, that's your privilege. But I'm afraid your attitude makes what I'm doing a bit difficult.
In that case, you should get out of here and go back to Santa Barbara.
Hey, wait, what about...
Leave the cellular phone. I will call you when we're done. You can come pick us up. It may be a while.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I don't like being stared at like I'm a carnival act.
I can understand that.
You can?
Yeah. Many times over the course of executing my duties as a police officer, I have felt people thinking, who does this Mexican guy think he is, calling all the shots around here? It used to make me want to reach into their skull and rip out their eyeballs, but I pretty much got over it. For the most part.
Well, I haven't gotten to that point yet myself. Glad you can understand that.
So what do you think?
I don't know. I think that the memory of what I saw in the alley is holding me back. I think I need to take a break for a while.
You want to lie down? I think there's a mattress in the back room.
No, actually, what I'd like is to wash up, maybe take a shower. Bathroom's in here.
Sandra. I'm really sorry you had to go through that experience in the alley.
Well, at least we know it wasn't Adriana. And in spite of what happened, I'm still hopeful about going on. I mean, I think that being here, we have a good chance of coming up with something that'll lead us to her.
I do too.
I hate to mention money right now.
Send me a bill.
I'll toss the I Ching for your old man.
Hold on. Where do you think you're going? I'm going with him, not you. Give it up. He doesn't want you. He wants me.
Which one of you is the wife?
I'm the wife.
Well, there's only room for one, and the wife goes in the ambulance.
Let's go.
Sorry. Good. Let her go. Let her go. We'll follow right behind him.
Okay.
He's Mason again, isn't he?
He told me that he loved me.
I'm sure he does. You're the best thing that ever happened in his life. Your love pulled him back, and it's going to pull him through this, okay?
Is there anyone around here that can tell me anything about Mason Capwell?
I'm sorry, ma'am. You'll have to talk to his doctor.
Okay, fine. Take me to the operating room and I'll ask his doctor.
Gina, where is he?
If you mean my husband, they took him directly into surgery. And when he gets out, I'll be the first and only one to see him.
Until he regains consciousness, and then you're out of here.
You certainly don't have much respect for the sacrament of marriage, do you, Julia?
Doesn't it frighten you that the only men who will marry you are mentally imbalanced? I ought to commit you, but instead I'll bring legal action against you.
No, don't threaten me. You know, you're always throwing your weight around, but the only reason you're district attorney is because you hounded Keith out of town.
Go home. You heard him. He called for me, not you.
So what? You had your chance. You couldn't give him what he needed. That's why he turned into Sonny and fell in love with me, and it's going to happen again.
God, you're deluded. Why don't you tell me about the shooting, Gina?
Because I don't know anything about it. Why would I want Sonny shot?
Well, I don't believe you. And if I find out that Mason is in there with a bullet wound in his chest because of something that you did, I swear to God I'll kill you.
No. Hey, that is not the answer. You should be with Mason's family right now anyway, people that love him. Let's go.
I love him.
Are you okay, Mom?
Yes, sweetie. I guess. I'm just trying not to fall apart.
How is he?
I think Sonny's all but disappeared, but Mason's... I don't know how he is. They won't tell me anything. He's in surgery. Sweetheart, I feel really terrible about what happened today. I mean, you came to watch your mother get married, and instead you saw this terrible disaster.
I was just afraid for you.
I know. I am, too. Of course, for different reasons. But you know, your mother, I land on my feet. I bounce back no matter who tries to knock me down. Sweetheart, I want you to go down to the end of the hall and wait by the elevator. Bonnie will give you a ride home.
But I want to be with you, Mom.
But you can't be with me right now. I have to talk to Bunny. This is no place for you.
Why not?
Why can't you just do what I say for once? Why does everybody have to question everything I say? Why can't someone just go ahead and just do it? Now, please, go down to the end of the hall and wait for me. And not another word, okay?
You know, Jean, I know you're upset, but you don't talk to the boy like that.
I know. Look, I'll apologize to him. Right now, I want to ask you a question, Bunny Tagliati. What went on there today? You got up and you pushed Sonny out of the way right before that gunshot rang out. How did you know? Why? Why?
I was just looking around. I saw a muzzle of a gun sticking out of a vent and was pointing at Sonny.
Oh, yeah, you were just looking around. You just happened to be looking.
Yeah.
The one time when everybody in the church is focusing on the bride and groom, you're bored and you're looking around?
I did not say I was bored. It's a little too painful to watch the groom kiss the bride, Gina.
Well, you've got an answer for everything, buddy. Ted said you saw the sniper. Can you identify him?
Yeah, I got a glimpse of him. I gave a description to the police. I got shot too, you know.
I want to know right now if you had anything to do with what happened to Sonny.
Why would I try to save him if I wanted him killed?
I don't know, Bonnie, but somebody wanted him killed, and you wanted him out from the beginning.
Gina, I swear to you, I did not set Sonny up for a hit. I would never do that.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe. The only person I really trust is Brandon, and I can't drag Brandon into all of this.
It's okay, baby. You can trust me.
Why does everything I do turn to dust? I found the one man I could marry to keep Cece from taking Brandon away from me, and if Sonny dies, he's going to take him away anyway.
Listen, so far he's still alive, and he's a tough hombre, you know that. Now you pull yourself together and you be the brave doll that I love.
I don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can.
Dad, will you sit down? The pacing is driving me crazy.
I can't stand in one place. How long do these kind of operations take anyway?
I have no idea.
You know, if I got there 1 minute sooner, I would have been able to catch that guy.
Well, maybe it's a good thing you didn't, because you probably would have been shot, too.
What makes him live? Even if it is that Sonny. It'd be better than not having him at all.
I know how you feel.
Why would anybody want to shoot Meyson?
Maybe they were trying to shoot Sonny.
Is that what you think?
I don't know what to think anymore.
No news yet. Do you have any idea who the sniper was?
Not yet.
We almost had him back, didn't we?
I know it was Meyson who went into that operating room, so he knows that we're all fighting for him, and he knows how much we all love him. He only said a few words to me. But I know it was Meyson who said them because he told me that he loved me. And I told him that I loved him, too. So we're going to have a lot to do when he gets better because we're going to have to get to know each other again. And, well, Samantha and I asked God to bring him back to all of us, and he did. So he's not going to take him. He won't take him away. He won't.
We haven't given up, little one. Don't you give up either.
Yes. It was terrifying. It was almost as strong as the one in the alley.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Now, did you see my baby? Was my baby alive?
No, she wasn't in it. It was just the French woman, her nanny, Catherine. I saw everything again from her eyes.
But what did you see that frightened you so much?
Look, I'm sorry I caught you soaking wet. I didn't think...
It doesn't matter. Tell me what you saw, please.
I'm going to put my clothes on. I'll tell you in a minute, okay? I heard rain coming down, and, Katerina was writing a letter, and then someone knocked on the door, and so she stopped writing.
Who was at the door?
I don't know. But whoever it was, they really scared Catherine. That's why she stopped writing and tore up the paper. I felt she was terribly afraid.
What was the letter about, do you know?
I don't know. But I did see a scrap of paper falling to the floor.
Well, then there's a possibility it's still here, except that I went through every scrap of paper. Oh, my God.
I think it's obvious from all of my visions that my psychic connection is with Catherine and not Adriana.
I was about to find this at the moment I was told that Adriana was dead. Look at this. 2 words in French, handwritten.
Votre ami.
Your friend, right? Catherine.
Croirez-vous maintenant?
If that means what I think it means, the answer is yes. I believe you.
You look so pale.
He just came out of surgery.
You can't do that. He's not to be disturbed.
I won't disturb him.
Look, no visitors are allowed now.
But I'm not a visitor. I'm his wife. Is that how they teach you guys, is how to say no? So you can't just say yes once in a while. Would it really kill you? Sonny, don't die on me. Damn you, don't die!
He was just brought down from surgery.
How is he?
Is he going to be all right?
What did the doctor say?
He is in stable condition.
Oh, I want to go see him.
He's in intensive care, no visitors right now.
Well, I wanted to know that somebody's in there with him.
He is still unconscious.
And then when he wakes up, I'll be there, and that's what I want.
I'm sorry. The doctor said there's nothing that any of us can do right now, and he advised us all to go home and wait. He will notify you if there's any change.
Well, I'll just make sure the security's taken care of, huh?
All right, I'll give you a ride home. I'll go get the car. Mason's going to wake up quoting Shakespeare. I can't wait.
He's going to fight his way back to you and Samantha. Because he loves you so much. It's the only thing he can do.
We should have listened to you in the first place. We were just stubborn.
You were hurt. It's not your fault.
No, we all should have stopped the wedding. I'm responsible for everything.
Look, if somebody was out to kill Mason, they were going to find some way to do it. And you reacted quicker than I did. This has been going on for months, and I didn't do anything. And this is really not a time for us to blame anybody except Gina. Now, so what we'll do is let's just pray. Every second, every day. Okay? Thank you.
Can I give you a lift?
No, thanks. I'm going to stay here. If I can't see him, I want to be close to him anyway.
Okay.
Aside from the obvious, is something else bothering you?
This may be completely off the wall, but I keep wondering if the reason Mason was shot has something to do with the stolen memos.
You're right. It is completely off the wall. I don't know why you would think that.
Well, it's just that there were so many loose ends. I know this is a bad time, but there's no good time for this. The reason you allowed those memos to be stolen, was that somehow because of me?
Monkeys.
Sound like Sonny.
Well, maybe that's where I learned it. So what?
So I think you're mad at your mom, and I think you should talk to me about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
So don't talk about it.
Why did she have to act that way at the hospital?
She's just got a lot on her mind, that's all.
She always told me I was there to help her.
You probably are.
Yeah, but she was so worried about Sonny, she didn't want me around.
Oh, come on, Brandon. You can't believe that.
I said it, didn't I? You should have let him die.
You listen to me, piccolo ragazzi. You do not wish death on anyone, do you hear me? Life is so precious, and we only get one chance at it. God is the only one who should choose who lives and who dies.
You're
A hypnotist? A hypocrite?
Yeah, hypocrite.
A hypocrite?
Yeah, because you hate Sonny more than I do.
All right, you're right. I'm fighting against it. I feel guilty about it. Look, you may feel hurt and rejected by your mama. Lick your wounds for a while, but that's it. Do not let that hurt turn into hatred and bitterness. It'll make your milk sour and your blood turn to bile. You're not too young to learn that.
I feel guilty, too.
What do you feel guilty about?
Well, I want Mom to be happy. And ever since Keith left, everything has gone wrong.
You still don't think it's because of you that he left?
I guess not. But I don't know what to think. I just want things to go right for her.
Brandon, for that, you gotta talk to the right person.
Who's that?
The man up there. And you've gotta do it with love, not hatred. Capiche?
Brandon again.
I sure do love you a lot, Mom.
You don't know how much it means to me to hear you say that. Thanks for not giving up on me.
Why would I give up on you?
People do, Brandon. They give up on each other all the time. But I want you to promise me that no matter what happens, that you'll never give up on me.
I promise.
You know, I must have done something pretty wonderful in another life to deserve a kid like you.
Yeah, but you can't remember what it was so hard.
Maybe it'll come back to me. You have no idea how much it's meant to me to spend this time with you. And when you're gone, I'm going to relive these minutes over and over again. That's how I got through the past few months when we didn't see very much of each other. I'm going to miss you so much.
Are you crying, Mom?
Just a little bit. Oh, sweetheart, I just don't want this to end. I hate to see you go. I just don't want it to be all over with.
That idea?
Meyson, Sonny, at the clinic, he told me that you were protecting me. He implied a great deal more than that, which I didn't really understand. Do you?
No, I don't have a clue. It was probably his notion of a joke. He liked to stir up trouble.
He didn't seem to be joking.
Sonny would say anything to hurt me, so forget it.
That's just it. I haven't been able to do that. Over the past few months, there's been a lot of things that have happened that haven't made a great deal of sense to me, and some of that has been your behavior.
My behavior? I think my behavior has been excellent, considering what I've gone through. Let's review it, shall we? I ended my engagement at the altar. I find out that my fiancé has a split personality. I was accosted by a psychopath, and I slept with a priest. You want me to go on?
I thought that you were protecting Meyson. It never occurred to me that you could have been protecting me.
Wrong.
If you committed a crime because of me, I want to know. If you care about me at all, you will tell me the truth.
Well, you're right about one thing.
It's really a lousy time to bring up this conversation.
And there will never really be a good time as long as you don't want to be honest with me.
Will you stop it? Meyson is in the other room. Could be dying a few feet away from us, and you're putting me on the defensive.
Look, I am sorry. I don't want to upset you, but
Okay. I accept your apology. Just drop it.
If you're thinking about sneaking in to see him, you can just forget about it, because I'm going to stay here. The rest of the night, I'm not going to budge.
It's you I've come to see, Gina.
Oh, really? Why? You want to call me names? You want to insult me some more? What the hell? 6 in stones. I guess I can afford to be generous. After all, I am the one with the marriage license.
That's right. You're almost a bride and a widow in the same day. You still might be. It's early.
What a horrible thing to say. That's low. Even for you, Julia. Sonny isn't going to die. In fact, we'll be sending you an invitation to our first anniversary. Try not to come.
If Meyson lives, it will be in spite of you, since you have done everything to push him over the edge. Do you want revenge on everybody, or is it just men in particular? You know what I'm really curious about? Is Sonny strictly a puppet for your own control?
And I answer multiple choice questions.
No, really. I want to know what goes on in your sick little mind. How do you think of these things, like sleeping with him the night before my wedding? Having him use his own daughter so you could sneak into my house and steal evidence and to blackmail? Well, I know that wasn't Sonny's idea.
Why don't you just get out of my face, Julia?
He's your robot, isn't he? You were going to use him up and then throw him away into the junk heap. It's lucky for Keith that he got away from you alive, with some semblance of sanity, if not a reputation.
Well, I guess one good turn deserves another. You drove him out of this town. You broke up my marriage and you deprived my son of his father. Just repaid the favor with Meyson.
You're right, you did. You broke up my marriage, Gina. And you deprived my daughter of seeing her father, and you drove him insane in the process. Touché. But it's all over for you now. It's all over.
That's what you keep saying, Julia. But it's all circumstantial evidence, counselor. I've got the real proof. My new name.
Poor, dumb Gina got dumped again. By Sonny, and you'll never see him again.
You are so smug. Because of one little I love you. Well, you had your chance to hold on to him. I'm sure you would have if you could have. But he kept running away from you. And he ran straight to me. Because he wanted someplace where he could be himself. Now, even if that is Meyson in there, and he does survive, sooner or later, Sonny's going to come crawling back out, drawl and all. And I will embrace him. Oh, yes, I'll take him back. Because I want to be the one to have the last laugh at you and the Capwells.
I hate you. And I'm going to do everything I can to help Cece take Brandon away from you.
You bitch! You bitch! How dare you!
Stop. Both of you. Are you out of your mind? Both of you. There's a sick man in there you both claim to love.
Thank you for making a fire.
Yeah, well, it was getting a little cold in here.
Well, that's the practical side. But, you know, my opinion, a fire's always been one of the most romantic things in the world.
That's what Eden always says.
I know.
Did I mention that? I forgot.
No, you didn't tell me. I saw the two of you.
What do you mean you saw the two of us?
Last night. You're sitting by the fire. Two of you together. You were very happy. It was very romantic.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
I don't know. It didn't have anything to do with the baby. You miss her a lot, don't you?
Yeah. This is the longest we've been apart in quite some time.
You wouldn't be apart right now if I hadn't stopped her from getting on the plane.
God, I hope she's okay. She's probably sleeping right now since it's 2 o'clock in the morning over there.
You sorry that I did stop you?
No, you've given me hope. That's something I had lost, you know.
Well, more than anything else, I hope this is worthwhile for you.
Your vision last night, did it have any meaning?
Sure. It just means that you and I are starting to connect.
No change. He's still in stable but critical condition.
Well, that's probably a good sign, don't you think?
No, a good sign for me would be that he'd be out of danger.
Well, he's not going to be out of danger until they catch the sniper, though.
I'm going to get detectives of my own to help out about that in case the police don't move quickly enough. Would you stop playing with your food and eat it, please?
Well, I guess I'm just not that hungry after all.
I feel like I choke on that myself.
We're going to have one big feast, though, when we find out Mason's well. 2 feasts.
I knew you loved your brother, but I never realized how much.
Neither did I. But I do now. I mean, this afternoon really brought it home.
For me, too.
You know, I wondered if you were just making a great performance, Dad. I mean, not that you don't love him, but it's not that easy to forgive and forget all that hurt and betrayal in just one day. I mean, Meyson was really dishing it out to you.
Sonny. Not Meyson, Sonny. Once I realized that it was easier for the floodgates to open up. They were slightly rusty from disuse, but they were certainly workable.
It must be awful to be enemies with your own child.
Whatever happens to you. Mason and I always had problems. The biggest one is that he never really believed that I loved him.
Oh, Dad, I have to admit I wasn't too sure about that myself. I mean, he made a pretty good case about not being loved.
Yeah. Miraculously, it all came together one time down in the wine cellar, and I said to myself, boy, it's right there now for everybody. We're together. It's gonna last. It's gonna last forever. It didn't. Yeah, I'll make it happen right now. I'll take any piece I can get.
It was almost like a miracle for me.
It was. Seemed to listen to me. Seems to listen to all of us. He probably wanted to listen because he wanted to escape from Sonny so bad. That's probably what it was.
You know, I wonder if I'm ever going to have children. I mean, it's too tough to be a parent, it seems.
Tough being a kid, too, you know what I mean? Have you forgotten how many times you and I used to tangle?
Hardly.
Hardest part about parenting, is it? Accepting when you're wrong. Admitting it. Truth is, you can learn as much from your kids as they can learn from you. Probably even more.
Then I'm going to remind you that next time we tangle. Dad, there's something I want to tell you right now.
Uh-oh.
I think you've been one hell of a great father.
That's very nice. Thank you, son. Thank you a lot.
Well, I'm going to get back to my food. Keep up the strength.
Well, you got enough strength for 10 people.
I see you, Jenner speaking. Yeah, hold on. It's for you, Miss Scapel.
Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Yes, I'm still here. That's why I answered the phone. No, I don't know anything more. They won't let me in to see him. They keep chasing me out when I try to go in there. I tried bribing one of the orderlies. How's Brandon? I'll make it up to him when I get there. Don't go in there till you... No.
I'll let you go in as soon as you answer questions to me.
What question?
About the blackmail. Why is Julia allowing it?
I don't know anything about any blackmail.
You know a lot more than you're telling me, and I want an answer. Who was Julia protecting?
All right, fine, I'll give you a big clue. He wears a white collar.
You too.
You get out of here right this minute. I knew you would try to do this as soon as I turned my back, but I swear, if you don't get out of here right now, I'm gonna pull you out by your hair.
Tonight, Alf becomes Cyrano de Melmac when he writes love letters to a girl Jake has a crush on.
This is Jason Bateman, David of the Hogan family. I think I finally met the girl of my dreams. I mean, she's really gorgeous. Piece of cake, right? Watch the Hogan family. Tonight.
Then the mob kidnapped her child, exposed her husband's past. Now she's battling for her family's life in a shocking story of terror and revenge. And Gillian and Charlton Heston star in Original Sin, a powerful world premiere movie tonight.